My good friend who passed away, you know, he was from Scotland, and you know, such a lovely bloke, 88 years old. Didn't even know he had cancer. You know, breaks my heart that he's not here anymore. Good evening. But anyway, so got this from Green King. There's the klaxon. The email klaxon's just gone out. Got this from Green King in a brewery, a beer hall from them. And I've got to say, you know, I know Green King are a massive company, but good evening. But yeah, it was a good beer haul from them. And you can have a mixed box where you choose your own. And I love that. Good evening, everyone. Bonjour. Bonjour, monsieur. Or in Spain, hola. Next to the Blue Monkey. Round two. Brewdog next to the Blue Monkey. Where are we looking? I can't see it. Oh, the Overworks. The grapefruit one. Yeah. Yeah, I might do actually. Yeah. Good call. Good evening, everyone. So yeah, Belhaven. You know, obviously, a lot of the bigger companies, people, there's a, you know, you see on social media and that. Yeah. Now and again. Yeah, I'll sort it out later. Well, I've got so much to Instagram. Beer hauls. I've got about 4 beer hauls to Instagram. And when I do Instagramming, I tag every single brewery because they all need as much help as possible in this day and age. That's why I tag them all. And every little helps, you know, like Tesco say. Good evening. Is it? Never had it before, so that's quite interesting. So yeah, with Green King's website, you can go on and build your own box. And for me, that is king. Because if there's beers that I want to review, then, you know, it ticks the boxes for me. And there was loads of Belhavens that I've not had before. So I don't live in Scotland, so, you know, to get them was amazing. That's a good price for 24. My daughter got it for me for Christmas. I think it was 12 beers. And it was free delivery at Christmas. It was like 20 quid for 12 beers. What a price. So I'll read what it says on the back. And I've got a magnifying glass in the house that I need to put some batteries in. Mr. Goat actually looked at it today and says, oh, it's one with a light on. So thank you, Mr. Strong & Co. for that. I will use it. I think I bloody need to, actually. So Belhaven Black is brewed using fresh water drawn from our own source, together with Belhaven's unique yeast. Local barley, gently roasted, imparts a subtle smoky flavour. They did do one, and it was amazing. Every one of them beers was box stickers, all 6 of them. Oh, I need to check the box then. I'll check the box. Hello. Good evening. A subtle smoky aroma with a hint, with a hint of sweetness and a rich dark finish, bursting with true Scottish character. So I've actually got a Green King glass for the beer, and I love mixing the craft. I actually thought the steam brew was nice. You know, the session one I had, I actually thought that was nice. I'd love to get the Imperial, but I've not seen it at Sainsbury's yet. So I'll keep my eye out, you know. As always, I'm always on the lookout. Yes, Cocoa Wonderland from Thornbridge. Amazing beer. You'll love that. If you love stouts and dark beers, you'll love it. I missed that last comment. I do apologise. I hate missing comments. It's an anxiety thing. Oh, plug me. Oh God, I'm the same in real life. If you ever met me, if you do meet, you'll know. So yeah. Good evening. Oh, yeah, it's gone up again. Oh no, I'm really sorry to hear that, Lee. Oh shit, that is not good. You know, my heart goes out to you and your family. Yeah, that, you know, and it is tough, you know, it really is. Sainsbury's aren't that great, to be fair. They bought some new stuff in, but they're not great. Good evening. I have tried the pineapple milkshake from Black Sheep. Yeah, I've reviewed that. It's quite a nice beer, to be honest. Yeah, you know, life is so tough at times, and you know, you dread it, don't you? You know, it's the last thing any of us want to hear, and it is tough, you know. And even to write it out's tough. You know, when you're breaking inside, it's not easy at all. So there we go. So nice black pour, slightly off whitehead. Oh yeah, real smoky. There's a smokiness to the aroma. Straight away I got the smokiness. And I can actually read the bottle now. Now it's white, the clear in the background. I can actually read the bottle. Into sweetness. Oh, it's got a 4.2% ABV. Looks a nice beer. And you know, I am not a beer snob at all. Yeah. Glass for you now. Sadly, I have no parents or grandparents, and yeah, you know, we're all humans, aren't we? And you know, this year has been so tough mentally. You know, even if you are not a person who suffers with anxiety and stress, depression, it's been a tough year. Tough. There's no sunlight in the back of the shed, thankfully. So, yeah, nice smokiness to it. And, you know, if anybody did get the Belhaven box set from Lidl that came out, I reviewed all 6 of them. And, yeah, and they've got some cracking beers. It doesn't bother me that they're part of Green King, and people can be a bit funny about Green King. For me, bang on. Smokiness in the taste. Definitely got into sweetness. There's maltiness as well. Scottish, yeah, Belhaven is Scottish. Part of the Green King group. So obviously Green King. Good evening. Green King are very similar to, you know, the likes of Marston's, where they own multiple breweries. Green King bought Hardy and Anson's. Does it taste the same as Black Sheep? No, I wouldn't have thought so. Not with the smokiness. Yes. Well, that was a busy live, wasn't it? Oh dear, it was busy. I struggle. I've got to be honest. I struggle with lives when it's above a certain amount of people, and I think it's more of an anxiety thing than anything. I haven't had that yet, so I'm waiting for that. 5 Warsteiners. It's a good beer, you know. I got a load cheap at one stage. Yeah, I find it a struggle talking when there's lots of people talking, and because I want to listen. As I do when I'm doing these live reviews now, I like to keep up with the chat. Salted caramel. I'm not mad on salted caramel, you know. I like the wee heavy, but I'm not mad on salted caramel at all. I don't know why they do it. Make it a bloody butterscotch, we ever. Eh? Not everybody likes salted caramel. I tell you what, I've got a load of their beers scattered around, Belhaven that is, and they make some nice stuff. Some of these Scottish breweries are doing some really decent beers. Oh, I like JD, yeah. I like JD Honey though, yeah. I was round the mate's house one night, and I've probably said this before anyway. He brought out some Smirnoff cinnamon something. It was a cinnamon Smirnoff. Drank that, pissed up as hell on Smirnoff. And then we went on the honey, and we drank the bottle between three of us. Absolutely pissed as a fart. His wife jumped on us at one stage. I don't know why. I don't know, you know. So I think she was pissed as well. And me and my mate launched her over the settee. And I can't remember the night. I can't remember getting home. I know one of my mates had beer all down him because he told me the next day, and I says, "How did that happen?" And you know, them nights when you have a beer and you can't remember for nothing what was going off. Yeah, it's a killer when it's a killer when you get loads of stuff. That's why I don't buy. Your review was the right thing. The ABV on this, you got 4.2 on the last one, and today it's actually 4.2 on this one as well. Yeah. I mean, I've dropped a bollock before, and a mate of mine who sadly isn't a mate now, funny enough. Yeah, Saltaire's more. Yeah, it wasn't a bad beer. I mean, their triple choc is excellent. You know, but it isn't. I think one of the best beers out there in a bottle. But the chocolate with cherry that they do wasn't anywhere near as good. Good evening. We'll ring the bell. Slurpy's in the house. Yeah. What was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say now. No, it's gone. No, it's gone. Bloody hell. Yeah, but anyway, the six pack from this, if it goes into Lidl again, get that. It's absolutely awesome. I didn't know what to expect as I was reviewing them, and every one was a box ticker. Cocoa Wonderland is awesome. It's at Morrison's, and it's an awesome beer. It's a top 10 in my opinion. Bless you. I've never done that. I fell asleep on the bus before, and I got caught by a copper when I was having a piss in the university in Nottingham. I'm not so bothered about the bottles. You know, in the beer room, it's quite dark in here anyway, most of the time. For me, this is a really good pub beer. I love the smokiness of it. I'd like to have it on draft. It would be interesting. I mean, one day I'd actually like to go to Scotland and, actually have a walk around. There's some... I looked at this nature thing at Christmas, some of the walkways around the UK, and it was amazing, some of the scenery in Scotland and Wales and even England. You know, there's so much more in the UK than you could ever dream of. 4.2% the ABV. It's a nice beer. It's a nice smoky beer. Available on the Green King website in a build your own box. You get one of each. And I think there's a price for each bottle. You get to the end and there's about £5 for delivery, but I tell you what, it's bang on. I think it's a nice beer. I'm no beer snob. I'll drink anything and I'll give my opinion, but right or wrong, obviously, I don't know. I can only say what I see, and there's no airs and graces, as Mr. Goathead found out today. Yeah, you get what you're given, you get what you see. I love Build Your Own. Blue Moon. I tell you what, Blue Moon in America, that box set I got in America mixed. flipping awesome. Yeah, it is probably a tad on the watery side. It is. I'll be honest with you there. But it's still a nice beer, you know. 4.2%. You know, I find it like a Guinness, really. Whereas Guinness probably is slightly thicker on the mouthfeel. You know, the standard Guinness, that is. But, yeah, it's a nice beer. I like the smokiness, and the sweet is a lovely effect on the beer. I better start drinking it. Already down to 15 minutes. Oh, the klaxon's going to go off in a minute. And to all those who are watching in the background, and you know, hello, and come and join in. You know, there's some, you know, it's not just me. I'm just the person on doing the review. There's a community, and the community are awesome. There's other beer reviewers, you know. I take my hat off. You know, it's awesome. It's awesome that there's other beer reviewers come and watch me. I mean, it's like a shit if I get it wrong, you know. But the community is an amazing community, and obviously a lot of people are shy, and I get that. You know, I suffer with anxiety, so I know about the shyness. But you know, joining in, if you know, if you think that, oh, I don't like that, I'm a bit nervous. Don't be nervous. Everyone's welcome. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's good to see people, you know. And in this day and age, a bit of down to earth reviewing, you know. And there's lots of nice people on it. I mean, you know, it just humbles me that so many people watch some bloke with grey hair who needs his hair cutting quite a lot, talking about beers, and he knows fuck all. Well, a little bit maybe. Pardon my French. I'm glad I came out of the closet. Yeah, not in that way, obviously. Yeah, and it's good because, you know, I have to thank the likes of Mr. Kent Beers, Mr. Mersey Beers, Mr. Bullman Beers. You know, the transition into the community has been amazing. Yeah, I know what for me, like with any beer, I know what tastes good, and that's really all that matters. A yellow bottle on the left. That left. Which left? So obviously my left is that way, and that left is that. If you're looking at me, left is that way, I presume. If it's that left, so the one where my finger's near now, that one. So there's a York, yeah, the Magpie one. So that's Thieving Rogue Magpie. Tell you what, Magpie Brewery, based in Nottingham. Yeah, it's really, yeah, Magpie Brewery in Nottingham. If you go on their site, magpiebrewery.com, I think it is, or just Google Magpie Brewery, they do a mixed box of 12 with a glass. I'm sure they do it with a glass. And they're good people as well. Do some good imperial stouts. Yeah, there's a lot of beers, isn't there? You know, I'm a kid in the sweet shop. I just buy it. Every time I see a new beer, I buy the bugger. Cheers. It looks like a micro pub in here. No, what it is, I got some water and flattened my hair down with some water because it's pissing me off, to be honest. 19 minutes. I've still got half a flipping pint. I do apologise. And that's great, you know. Good evening. As I've noticed with community, you know, there are some great people, you know, some very kind people. And, you know, kindness is a thing that I like to repay. It's just the sort of person I am. Oh, Beak Brewery. Oh, I've not heard of Beak Brewery. I've not heard of a lot of breweries, to be honest. There's a lot of breweries in the UK these days. It's a lovely, smoky beer, into sweetness, malty, a lightish on the mouthfeel, but still a very nice beer. Yeah, I might do it this weekend, to be honest. I've got a nice 3-day of the Great. Not one I've heard of, to be honest. But that's no surprise, you know. With so many breweries in the UK, there's no chance that any of us have heard of all the breweries. And I don't even know all the breweries in Nottingham. And I live in Nottingham. I mean, I didn't even know that Mr. Blue Nose Beer Reviews was the head brewer at, I forgot the flipping name of it now. Oh, it's gone. No, it's gone. But he's a head brewer. Oh, that's it in the spot, that is. That's Smokiness. Ramsbury, that's the one. I knew it was. Yeah, I'm shit with remembering, but that's, you know, you had a drink, you can't. What was that about the snake? Snake bite review. I've done it once, I won't do another one. Although, I may do another black and tan review at some stage, but you know, with so many beers behind me, it's picking out different breweries. And you know, I never know until the minute I sit down what I'm going to review. So I just don't know. Yeah, I've got my own clippers in the house, and yeah, a number 2 all over. Yeah, it'll look shit being a number 2, but you know. So, I've still got a thumping head. Oh. So, nothing on black pour. I think it was a whitehead at the start, can't remember now. Smoky nose on the aroma. Smoky, sweet, malty. And I actually really liked it. It was a nice beer. It's not a top 10 beer, but it's certainly a quaffable beer. And I will set my laptop up at some stage. Yeah, I've had a thumping headache all day, and I thought it was the beer from last night, but I don't know now. Hopefully it'll go off soon. I have so much going on in the brain at all times, so much thinking about different things. That's why I keep forgetting. So yeah, it was a nice beer, a good addition to the range. You know, for me, it was an enjoyable beer. Not as good as probably, you know, some of that stuff from the little box set. I mean, some of that was amazing. Yeah. I mean, I've been drinking coffee all day, so. I do a 2 all over. So for me, around about a 4.1, nearly, out of 5. Yeah, I don't want the comb over. It looks awful, that does. About a 4.1 out of 5. Yeah, I thought it was okay. You know, it doesn't matter to me that what brewery it's from. It's all about the taste and what I get from it. And that's it for this beer review. Steak barbecues. Yeah, I'm doing some steak soon. Ooh. So, back with another review. And as always, thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing and liking. And to everybody in the background, you know, thank you. You know, thank you for watching. Cheers. And see you in about 2 minutes. I ain't got a clue what I'm reviewing. Oh, I'm going to do the overworks. Yeah. And, you know, I like that. You know, people like requesting reviews. So, obviously, the first review is always going to be me choosing it. But if everyone's watching and there's CO on the back wall that you think you want to review, that, you know, you'd like me to review, just say it. I don't mind. I don't have a list of what I'm reviewing. I just bang the fuckers out, as it were. See you in a minute. Cheers. Right, turn it off. Yeah, there you go.